Hello everyone, welcome back to Europa Barbarorum playing with Rome. So let's go on and see what's gonna happen next. So right now we're just gonna expand furthermore in the Far East, and lately we have managed to capture another two Seleucids town in the Far East, and next time we're gonna definitely capture Gabai and perhaps, just perhaps, the capital of Apamea, where they still have a few troops. I must say that the Seleucids are having less and less cities. They still have two very important cities here. Now here there is a town that perhaps we shouldn't spy, but we're just gonna leave our spy in there because we have a very good spy here. 36 years old spy, Caius Marcus. We're just gonna leave it there. And then they still have two armies here with whom they're just gonna try to attack us, that's for sure. Like I said, they still have some important towns there. The rest of them we have captured. And they might also have some towns here in the Far East, somewhere in the steppes. But we are already reaching, or we will soon reach, the border with Scythians and with Parthians. With Bactrians as well. And with Parthians. So let's just go on with the campaign and let's see what's gonna happen in the next turn. It's winter and our troops are moving very slowly. Now I think I'm gonna have to take a look before each turn on a whole empire and just try to, try to gather more armies, because now we're coming to an end. Our offensive armies are coming here to an end as numbers, so we have less and less offensive armies on the battlefront, and we need to gather more armies from all across the empire. Now in the meantime we have a struggle here with some poor Arabian army that is gonna be vanquished. So let's just get rid of them. I'm just gonna save it first. Let's just fight a battle. I think it should be an easy win, this one. And after that we're gonna try to take their town in there. Yeah, we just started battle. They're just in front of us, but it doesn't matter because we can deal with them right away. As far as I know, they shouldn't have any cavalry, but I think they do have some units of Arabian cavalry at least. Now we'll see about that, what's gonna happen next. Just like some of the guys in defense mode. That's okay. We have a lot of Persian archers as well. Let's just send our general here. I'm just gonna wait for our guys to attack. In the meantime, we have our allies arriving here with some cavalry, also Arabian cavalry. It is a very beautiful battle that is taking place in the desert of Arabian Peninsula. A very beautiful landscape, as you can see, with some palms and a lot of desert, a lot of dunes and stuff like that. It really looks very, very impressive, I have to say. So the Arabians are having a pretty nice army here. I think they have Ethiopian swordsmen, Arabian heavy infantry and stuff like that. But I think that we're gonna be able, only with this army, to deal with them. Not to mention that our second army is arriving on the battlefront here. So our archers, our Caucasian archers are already firing missiles, and the Arabians are already taking a lot of casualties here. They also have some native Hellenic spearmen, some native Greek spearmen. I'm not sure how did they manage to recruit these spearmen. Because Greece had never ever had something to do with Arabians, or Arabian Peninsula at least, especially in the ancient time. These archers are just formidable, look at them. They're just formidable archers, they are firing from such a huge distance. This is incredible, they are extremely useful. This is the Red Sea light infantry, this is a heavy infantry, and then they have here some Arabian light infantry. They have some East Coast levies, which is just some poor infantry. This is Ethiopian swordsmen here. One unit. Then Sabian medium cavalry. 2 units of them. And some Arabian light cavalry that's already taking casualties. Here comes our Arabian light cavalry from our allies. So our guys are already preparing to fire. Let's get closer. The Red Sea light infantry is already taking tremendous casualties right now, because our javelin men are already firing at them. That's right. I think they're soon gonna retreat. And they don't have a general, they have a captain, which will be very easy to defeat though. They just gave a charge into our Caucasian spearmen, which are doing actually a good job. Okay, just gonna attack their cavalry with our troops. Well, we're gonna lose a lot of men here. So we're just gonna have to deal with their troops as well. Our allies should also attack and really need their help right now. If we're gonna bring down their... this fucking idiot just get into this Ethiopian light spearman. Hopefully he's not gonna fall or something, but we're just gonna try to bring down their general, and as soon as we manage to do it, let's just go after them. This is good. Now they're just all of them fleeing. Well, their general is not yet dead. Then we're just gonna chase them until we're gonna completely annihilate them. What are these guys? Arabian missile cavalry. So let's go after them. Okay, let's go for the slingers. This way we're just gonna get some more experience. And we should also... We should get you some more experience with our general. This is the best stuff. Go after these guys again. Yeah, I think that was it. Let's go after these guys again. Though perhaps it's gonna be too late. And I guess that was it. But this was a very nice victory, just I thought. So their army is almost annihilated. And we have lost 200 men anyway, so it wasn't such an easy battle, and we gained some experience with our general, which is I think the most important stuff. So let's see, our allies didn't do anything, but that's okay. Arabia 175 before Jesus. Alright, let's go on with the game, let's see what's gonna happen next. So one Arabian army is out. This will enable them to recruit more elite units, perhaps. So let's see what's gonna happen next. Hopefully there will not be a CTD or something. No, it doesn't seem there is. So let's see if the Seleucids will attack us somewhere. But it just seems... No, they didn't attack us. So we have an income of 50,000 denarii, which is perfect. Now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna try to take one of their towns, or perhaps two of their towns or something like that. Here, they just have some troops, but they are very poor troops what they got there. And we just go on and take this town with these 2 units, because we can do it. I have 2 nice troops here. Now, here, we should just besiege them. Let's see. Oh, they have a lot of troops here. Okay. It's gonna take a lot to build those things.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir! Sir! Attack! Besieging settlement,
no, we're not gonna besiege them. We're just gonna besiege them with all these armies, and we're gonna attack them at the right time. But not now. Not now. These guys are just gonna stay here. They're not gonna besiege. These guys are still constructing some material. I mean, this is their capital. They're gonna defend them, and so on. We're gonna need these guys, send them right here. So let's just do it. Hope they will make it. Now we gotta build up some allied state right here. I guess that the public order will be, yeah, will be just a little bit better. Trade will also be a little bit better. We have also a lot of mining. Income is already positive. Alright, and we're just gonna besiege this for a longer time. And with these 2 armies, we're just gonna try to sneak an attack here. A town that we're gonna take anyway. And then we will attack farther on. The question is where? I mean, we could go in this direction. They have 2 towns here, and let them only with this town to be at the border with Scythians and deal with the Scythians. And then go on. Or now, if we're gonna go on here, oh, they have another town here. Let's see. Yeah, they have some troops, but soon they will not be able to recruit any phalanxes anymore. And second of all, we're gonna have to take this town of Gabai here. Oh, wait a minute, the problem is that we can only attack them. Oh shit, we're just gonna have to wait. These guys are not besieging it. We're gonna have to wait another turn. That's what's going on here. And so here, we should be able to put up this thing. We also don't have a general here, but we have some legionaries. Unfortunately, we're not able to assault any Carthaginian town right now. This is too bad, but this is what it is. You're gonna have to wait anyway. You're gonna also have to wait a little bit. Yeah, we'll just have another army. Let's just send it there. But we're not gonna attack with it. Just gonna leave it. And I think next time we're gonna definitely attack this one. This one's gonna be besieged, and this one perhaps will be also attacked. The Seleucids are absolutely overwhelmed. They're gonna lose like another 3 towns in a row. They have lost almost all of their important cities right now. Okay, here we're just gonna be able to move on. Unfortunately, extremely slowly. We're having one of the best armies. They're pretty more costly, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna take this town right away. There's no problem with that. Okay, we're just gonna address now. Let's see what the message is here. So in Rome, we have recruited a Legio 5 cohort, and we're gonna soon have a market which will increase the trade. Unfortunately, very few. We have an incredible general here, family member. A lot of troops have been trained lately. So you have an academy here. We have a temple of Jupiter. Oh yes, this is an academy, that's right. So let's see, in Petra we have some barracks being built. So we're gonna be able to recruit some legionaries from here. This is cool. And Ptolemy's Terron. We're also having the barracks being built. Oh, and we have a great price reduction here. It's just for build this. It's cool. In Charax right here. Oh, we have such a huge price reduction here as well. Let's see. Yeah, we can recruit a lot of troops. We're not able to retrain any of them, however. Here, our situation is clear in Persepolis as well. And many other things have been repaired or something. A Sagistica family member has died, which is actually a general, but we have a new general now here. So I think we did good that we built this mine. We're gonna build this mine. The population is gonna go down, but it doesn't matter. Then in Diospolos Megale, another one has died, and now, although we have a young general here, now the public order seems to be extremely low. That means we're just gonna have to recruit more units here. And we're gonna have to try to increase the public order as well. So yeah, let's just build more stuff here. Hope this guy is not an imposter. Let's just take a look. No, he's not an imposter. He should do a great job. This one is a... Oh, wait a minute. Let's just put this guy in.
General, onward.
No, it's gonna be worse. It's just too young.
Onward. Imperator.
This one is gonna do a better job, I guess. And this one is just gonna have to wait. Oh, we have some troops here. Ah, whatever, we'll see. Yeah, this is the one right here. Publius Licinius' office of praetor in Sidon, where the public order is anyway good. I mean, looking good at least. Just to put up some colonial farming here, increase the population a bit more. But he's 62 years old. He's gonna die very soon. Numerius Flamen is a talented leader in here. Runner and so on. Castle Pera is rationing. Oh, this is the guy right here. Besieging Gaba. It's not that good. Belstad Publius Mugellanus, also in here. Numerius Flaccus is also rationing. Oh, in here, these barbarians, okay. Aldus Regulus Playwright. In Athens. Because in Athens we have this old general that is still alive. We should build these mines. I don't know whether to build them actually. It's gonna be a huge investment, but let's do it because we have this huge price reduction here and we should just use it. This town grows, but it's just too expensive not to be upgraded, so we're not gonna upgrade it just yet. Okay, so now let's take a look across the whole empire and let's see what can we do. So yeah, this guy is just arriving. Oh, they have accepted the barbarians. Just some poor barbarians, we can deal with them. For sure. So I just want to retrain these guys, just because they are so cool. Let's actually recruit another unit because they are in a way cheap. Not very cheap, but they're cheap enough. And we have here family member.
Imperator.
Oh, and isn't this guy's right there in the north?
No more moves,
And
sir.
this guy's towards actually right here.
March. No more moves, sir. Sir.
Here we have a general, 36 years old, that looks actually very good. And we're gonna be able to build a new building here. Can recruit a lot of units from here, that's for sure. This archers, for example, I think will be very useful in future battles, maybe.
General.
I think we're gonna send that general up in the north. Here we have an old general. We should just recruit another general because this guy's gonna die soon. So we should just have it. So we can build something. Our situation is looking good now. That's right. We have a family member. And here... we're just having another big general with whom we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to get 2 armies and we're gonna be able to fight that man.
General.
Which are those 2 armies? That is the question. One is gonna come from the northern and another one is gonna form like here or something.
General. Sir.
Let's just put the roads here.
Orders. Onward. Orders. Onward.
Right, we're just gonna have more units now. Now I'm gonna be able to send them back. Or just send them there.
No more moves, sir. General. General.
We're gonna send them north. And we're gonna have 1 army. Then second army is gonna arrive from here. Just gonna need to gain more units first. That's right. So here's our second army. Of course, they are not the best of units, but they are still okay. Okay, let's see what else do we have here. This guy's gonna move south.
Onward. General. March. Moves depleted, sir. General. General. Move out. Out of moves, sir. Sir.
Okay. Yeah, this was going on in Africa. So we're just having a pretty decent public order in Africa here. In fact, we're just having a good public order here with this young general. Now, it's not going to be a problem. The population is going to go down a little bit. We're just going to leave it like that. Most important is to get more money because this is a very rich town here, if I'm not wrong. Although we still have some cultural penalty and squalor. Oh, so the trade is going to increase a lot. And there is no corruption. This is very interesting. Population is going to go down just a little bit. It's not going to be a problem. What are we building in Carthage? Oh, this is going to increase the population even more here, and we're having an old general. We will be able to recruit some generals from here. And I think this is what we're going to do. For example, this cheap Libyan generals. And
Sir.
could be able to move this guy, for example, in Carthage and then recruit another one. This is what I'm gonna do, actually. I don't want to keep a general there all the time. Okay, here there was a rebellion. No, things are looking much better. Just retrain these guys. Just a few manpower use. Right, so we're having these guys coming around. Let's just send them farther on
March.
into Memphis.
Sir.
And let's just go back to Illyria, see what's going on here. This guy should be retrained, by the way. Just cannot go with his troops forward on.
Imperator!
Alright. Yeah, let's send these guys right here south.
Move depleted, sir. General. General! Orders? General! Imperator?
Gonna send one unit of this fantastic hoplites. Here, unfortunately, we're not able to take these guys out. And this guy is already gonna have a great army there. Not sure what's going on with this one. I think he must be a big interloper. Superior builder. Superior miner, interloper 45% in tiles. That's why the situation is so dire here. Although we are building everything we can here because we have a huge price reduction. It could be better, but still huge. Population growth. My god, this huge population growth. Well, is there any squalor? Yes, there is a little bit squalor. Public order should also be much better. This one should, I think, is also a big interloper. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna send these guys back to Rome and retrain them there.
Set sail! Leaving the army! Off the boats! Aye aye, Captain! Sir! Forward!
Alright. Because there comes a time when we should just wait a little bit more. Okay, let's see what can we retrain here. So this guys. And I'm in the Scorpio also, but first of all in Rome. And this Thracians up in the northern, so actually in Byzantium, so I'm just gonna send them there. And here we are on the battlefront again. Yeah, this guy should just make it to Anchira. These guys as well. And so we have these two armies. Here we should just let them, because I think they could attack us or something. Not quite sure about that. If we can arrive here, I also don't think that they are able to move very far away. But like I said, if we can arrive here, perhaps we can manage to deal with them very, very classy. Or perhaps here, actually, because these guys won't be able to attack us. These guys will attack us. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just arrive here. Maybe.
March! Move depleted, sir.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's again try to besiege this town anyway. We have anyway a full army here. We're just gonna need more troops, so we just send our army right there.
No more moves, sir. General. Imperator. Onward! Imperator.
These guys just cannot make it through.
Imperator.
You're also having a good price reduction, but it's just a light. It's not that big. As well as in Edessa. Alright, so I'm not sure what the Seleucids will do next. Like I said, what I would like to do next would be to attack them, to take these two towns that they have. Although we're gonna be neighboring Scythia, but it doesn't matter, I would really like to do this. First of all, we're gonna need more armies. We don't have any other armies anymore. That is the problem. Let's send this army also there. I really want to take them out. These troops could be retrained, but perhaps not now. These troops as well could be retrained as well. Right, so let's just go north. let's see, 35 years old, and he gets a lot of command points. He also has a lot of experienced troops that could be retrained, including, let's see, yeah, this hoplites. Maybe we'll train them, we'll see. Okay, getting back here, we just made the moves. I'd just like to send another army, and they're already arriving. These guys should go into the far east, maybe, to join the other group of armies. It's like right here first. Okay, and here we just made moves. We're just gonna have to wait for the next turn, not to do something. The next turn we're gonna take another town. Now let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I don't think there will be any possibility to fight in there. We should just retrain this troop, so I just gotta get back. Wait a minute, let's see. They can attack us. No, it doesn't seem they can attack us now. Because it doesn't matter, we're gonna lose this general, so we're gonna go forward like that. So let's go on here. Advance furthermore with his troops. Well, it could be dangerous and they could defeat us, but let's just try it. You never know, maybe we can make it. And we're just gonna retrain these troops. This is what we're gonna do. Better, we're just gonna recruit another unit here at the border. We're just gonna need them. And like I said, we're gonna retrain most of our troops that we have here. Including the cavalry, if possible, and especially these legionaries here. I mean, take a look how much experience these legionaries have. 27 defense, they're really the best. And these horses here, look at them. 25. That's why I want to train them. These are mercenaries, they're not important, but the others, they're just so important. And these guys cannot attack us here as far as I can see right now. This is pretty good. We have a very big price reduction here as well. As if it just could build something more. There's this hospital, 37 years old. I'm not gonna build it now because we need the money. Okay, and let's see what is going on here. So we have a general and some units that are anyway outdated. Let's just go north a little. Let's just go to Memphis first of all. And here, if you're gonna take a look, yeah, we can besiege them. We're just gonna take them next turn.
Settlement under siege, sir. Sir, attack! Besieging settlement, sir.
We're just gonna take them all next turn. Although they do have a lot of units here. They have recruited many units. The Red Sea hoplites, 3 units. I think these are the most important. These spearmen are also good. Because they have Ethiopian swordsmen and some slaves, but we're gonna take them out, that's without a question. I'm gonna take them with this army, this general, we're gonna remain here, although he's 55 years old, but doesn't matter, this guy's 29, whatever. Yeah, they still have an army here, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but we're just gonna let them stay there. And here, yeah, let's get this guy inside, and yeah, we're gonna be able to recruit some units, especially retrain some units. Right, so I think we're done. Now let's see what's the situation with the public order in our settlements. Not good, just as always. And Tylus. See what's going on if we kind of get our guy out. Wow, it's gonna be worse. It's going to be worse, so what to do, the question is. Let's just see if we're gonna recruit. Yeah, it's gonna be better. That's right. 75, this is good. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. So in Pella, there's a problem. Although we are recruiting some men. Possibly this guy should, I think, is an interloper. So yeah, just I thought we're gonna get him out. It's gonna be better. In Sardis, 70%. 45 years old. This one seems to be better. Let's see what's gonna happen if we're gonna get him out. I think it's gonna be worse. Yeah, 60%. Still 60%. We should have changed this.
Imperator, move out.
24.
Sir. Forward.
Just don't understand. Whatever, let's just leave it like that. In Amasea, what is this right here? Oh yes. So we're gonna have to recruit some more troops. Let's recruit 1 unit of Romanian skirmishers. In Ostraka. No, I'm not gonna build something else. Just gonna leave it. Alright. So let's just go on with the game to the next turn. See what's gonna happen next. Our spy is out. And as little kids, I think that they just know that the danger is coming for them to be exterminated. They choose not to attack. 120. Oh, we have 46,000 denarii income. This is really great. The Arabians have made alliance with the Seleucids after they were at war with them. Unbelievable. Now we're gonna take them out of from here. Yeah, I just hoped that we're gonna be able to attack them here as well, but unfortunately, not able to do so right now. Now they're recruiting more and more Arabian light archers, spearmen here. So let's see. They've also retrained a lot of troops here. Oh yes, look at this Germanic auxiliary cavalry. Germanic swordsman. And, oh man, oh, we have a huge price reduction here as well, so we're just gonna take advantage of it. And, now let's just build some walls for the time being. Edessa. Here's where we also have a huge price reduction. Oh. Now it's looking better here. We have a family member that has died in Azaka, and we cannot recruit any general here. We could recruit a general here, however. I don't even know what to do. Because the public order here is extremely low. Just gonna recruit more spearmen first of all. Yeah, we're gonna definitely need a new general here, although it's expensive, but we're gonna have to send them in one of these towns here. In fact, we're gonna recruit just 2 of them, and this can cost us a lot, because I want to send it in these towns. I really want these towns to be in good hands, to say the least. Although the investment is huge, but let's just do it. So Sextus Crassus belts tightened. Doesn't matter. Tiberius Sabinus Logistician. In Rome, yeah, but she's... whatever. It's just not moving right now. Spurius Versus' treasurer in Susa. So it's gonna bring a little bit more trade, perhaps, population growth. And public order is also huge in Susa. Now let's take the towns that we have to take. First of all, let's start with the easiest battle. So that these guys don't know what to do here. They're not even able to attack or something. They're not able to do anything. Right, let's just take this town first. And I'm gonna attack him with the biggest army. That means with this guy here. Let's just first save it. So it should be very easy. Let's take them out.
Understand this. This battleground is where we stand, where we die if necessary.
So let's see. We got plenty of rams. Let's just send them all over the place. Although our allies are also having a lot of rams, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, let's send first of all first of them here, then the second of them right here, then the third of them right here in the middle, and the fourth right here. Let's just start. I'm just gonna break all over the place. So, no defense mod or something. We have unfortunately very few missile troops, but we can send them all over. Also some cavalry. See what they have there. I'm not sure what they have there, but it doesn't matter actually. This is what kind of cavalry is this? Eastern Light Cavalry. Although the toughest units that we have are these Greek classical hoplites, actually. And they do have a lot of units in this town, that's for sure. Maybe light infantry. Here are our archers. Those pelters, just a bit closer. First, these archers have fought long. Now, we are in Nubia. This doesn't really seem like Nubian territory. It looks more like European territory or something like that. It's very strange. Someone is already moving the ram. This guy's here. Ethiopian swordsman. And these are some Gallic mercenaries. What are the Gauls doing in Nubia? In ancient times. This is very funny. Oh shit. These Ethiopians are already firing, look at them. They have fire at will. They are completely annihilating our men. They're also losing some of their men. Come on, keep firing, guys. $68 against 37. So we should just send our boys to attack them there. And it's just one unit of Ethiopians. The gates are not down yet. Not sure where to attack here. There's too many of them, we're just gonna wait there. However, we're gonna attack them with our magnificent hoplites here. We should just pour into the town. Our Kuroas are great fighters. This is swordsman against swordsman fighting here. And like I said, they are really doing a great job. Oh shit.
Boy!
Wait a minute. Oh, they are attacking us here with Arabian light infantry, whatever. Let's just try to attack them here. Should they have encircled our troops here? Yes, they are done. 7 left. Okay, time to pour in. Oh, they have attacked us already. This is unbelievable. Wait a minute. Let's just let them. Just like that. We're just gonna try to take them from the other side. Let's see what's going on here. They are sending more Red Sea lights, hoplites. This is some Arabian light infantry as well. Doing an incredible job, although they have no general or something here. Oh, they are just fleeing. This is good, what's going on here. The problem is that we're losing too many units. This Arabian light infantry, they are just fighting incredible. Could it be possible that our troops are having a very low morale, maybe? Some Red Sea hopeless, but they are all of them are fleeing. Let's just move on with them. Should also move forward here. We should just make it to the town center very quickly. Time to send our troops in as well. Time is anyway on our side. Should just move a little bit quicker, although we don't have any missile units or something. Okay, these guys are also fleeing. Let's just take a break now. Let's actually go and hunt them down with our cavalry, because don't have to make it through. And now a unit here is just fucking, or Arabian light infantry is just fucking our entire second army. This is fucking pathetic. Right, these guys are already heading towards the center. What do they have here? Some freed slaves or something. Which are not Okay, let's just start a battle right now. Ethiopian swordsman. Red Sea hoplites. And a lot of slaves. Oh, we did a great job here. Those guys are a little bit tired. Let's move a little bit forward. These guys I think are also tired. But it doesn't really matter. Okay, so many of them are just fleeing, just I thought. Now, let's send our guys forward. These guys are also tired a little bit. These guys are also doing a great job. But some of them are retreating anyway. Here is where we have our cavalry. This guy should also fire. Okay, here are our other guys. Let's send them into these slaves. I don't really think they are that good. Now we should be able to attack them. Okay, we're just losing too many men. It's not worth it. Actually, we kind of managed to get through with our general, but let's just try it. Come on, you should give a charge. Perfect. That was perfect. 66, how the fuck do they resist this fucking slave? They resist so much. It's perfect. We should finish this quickly. Let's go after them. Our allies are also doing a better job here. That is cool. Although we do have some men that are retreating, but we are just taking them. Let's go quickly in the town center and then let's give another charge. Captain Sorrow, I was certain that he's gonna fall. They don't have any other troops, and our allies have also managed to gather themselves. Alright, so now we basically are attacking them with everything we've got. Including with our general that is right here and fighting. So that's it, and our allies are also arriving with their troops damaged. It's also perfectly clear for me that they still have a lot of troops there. Okay, it's over. Let's finish it here. So we have lost 200 men and our allies have lost almost their entire army. This is very pathetic. But it was a good battle for us. Let's see. Some experience for our Gallic swordsmen here. And for our allies as well, from the Greek hoplites. Some of our slingers have been killed. We've killed any other troops. Principes and Hastati have made it through, but there's very few of them left. So this was the Battle of Axum 174. So hopefully we managed to capture the town. Okay, let's send this guy in this area. We're gonna have to retrain some of the troops maybe. Oh, look at him, he's almost killed. Only 4 of them left. Here we're gonna have a problem with public order, just for now. No, let's destroy these bullshit buildings. Okay. On the order bonus to too low. This guy must be also be an imposter, imposter or something. Population growth is pretty cool. Population is 1,000. This is really good. It's gonna be okay here. And we're already having a little bit more troops. They have a poor army. Maybe they're gonna be sieges, I don't know, but they're not gonna do much. They will be sieges. Let's see what's going on here. Wealthy. Veteran officer, blooded. Estus. Minus. Decreases public order. This is a problem. Under the weather. Extra bonus, Optimus, whatever.
I want you to become protector of Rome after I die.
Okay, so basically I should attack another town now.
Sir, Imperator. Imperator.
They haven't just made any moves
Imperator.
yet. Anyway, let's just see if we can retrain any troops here. See what can we retrain actually. Only Arabian and Hellenic native spearmen
General.
that don't have here anyway.
Imperator.
Oh, here. Some Hellenic weapons.
Leaving the army.
But they not make it
Sir. Orders.
till they're Arabian slingers and Arabian infantry.
General. Imperator.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna move forward with our troops and we're gonna try to retrain our guys even furthermore.
General. March. Orders.
Yeah, like I said, let's just attack another town and then I'm gonna end the recording here.
Orders.
Oh, look at this fucking idiot. These idiots are not able to do anything. This is so fucking pathetic. Red motherfucker. Basically, we could also... Oh yes, we can attack here as well. And take them out. So let's just do it.
Attack. Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under
But this is
siege,
gonna
sir.
take
Sir,
too much.
attack.
This is just gonna take too much. But I'm just gonna fight this battle and then I'm gonna end the turn here. We're gonna have to wait anyway. They're gonna resist 8 turns. This is their capital. Population is still growing. Income is negative. Public order is huge. You have a 17 years old family member that doesn't have too much command. Right. Yeah, we're just gonna address it next turn. Let's see.
Imperator.
Say at least. They are besieging this town here. This is cool. They're gonna take it easily because they have pretty good troops there. We should attack them here as well, by the way. But first of all, let's take this Carthaginian town. This is what this Lycia town. This is what I want to do, and we should basically take this one as well, because it will be very easy to take so that we can move our other two armies furthermore towards the town of Carmana right here into the far east. We're doing great, we're developing wonderful. Now let's take this town of Hekatompilos right here.
Orders?
The question is, with which army shall we attack?
Sir! Imperator!
I'm gonna attack with this guy here.
Your fame is well deserved.
Although he's got less troops, but I don't think they have the best of the troops here. So we just go for it.
Engage the enemy!
Oh yes, we could actually auto-resolve it, but we're not gonna do it because otherwise it's gonna lose an incredible number of men. So we're just gonna attack it like that.
You do have a name.
And the town shall be soon ours. Another 2 Seleucid towns.
Slave!
With this space, we gotta conquer the whole world before 100 BC. Even before we're gonna be able to recruit Praetorians in 125 BC.
There stand the warriors of Seleucus!
Let's just attack them right away. Our archers have already started fighting. We should just send our troops forward. Although they could attack us first. Wait a minute, let's just see. What can we do here? Right. Oh, they are already attacking us. What are these guys here? Hyrcanian spearmen. They don't really have any other troops here. Now the question is whether they're gonna attack us again. Well, I don't really think so. Alright, so you're just fleeing, just I thought. Anyways, let's just move forward. I'm just gonna go forward toward the town center. I'm not sure what they oh, they have 1 or 2 generals there, I think. You guys should just wait there. I'm gonna send our phalanxes onward. What are those? Yeah, they're coming back. I think I realize I will also attack them right there. It's gonna be a very easy battle, that's without question. They might have some archers or something. Okay, let's just send these guys go simply onward. Some of our guys are just taking some damage, I don't understand. We're just gonna go forward towards the town center. So they want to attack with the Hellenic spearmen, but they're just gonna be annihilated. By all of our phalanxes. Now I'm gonna use my phalanx against them, just as they use their phalanx against me. I just gotta crush them. Oh, they still have some Persian archers. These are the guys that are fighting. Send them right out towards the town center right now. These guys are fighting from such a huge distance. This is really marvelous. Just send them all right there. Come on, guys, use your phalanxes. There you go. Perfect. This is how you should go. using your phalanxes. You're really having a lot of phalanxes. Wonder what our allies doing. Oh, there they are. They are dealing with a unit of Hellenic native spearmen there. This shouldn't be a problem though. And I don't know where their general is actually. Hellenic, but yeah, he's right there. Okay, so we should just send our troops onward. Persian heavy archers.
50,000 miles. Every movement of your sword. Will you need to protect Europa? Right. There's a few in the Thunderbird. Yes, it was.
So they are attacking their general, our allies actually. Our dumb ally has just get his Numidian cavalry forward. It's gonna be slaughtered. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna advance with these guys.
Touch me on the shoulder.
You knew Marcus Aurelius. I did not say I knew him. I said he touched me on the shoulder.
Okay, we're just gonna have to send these guys forward.
Learn from me.
That means
I wasn't the best because
right there. Go ahead. So now we're just gonna have to fight. Right here. But it won't be a problem. By the shade of this palm tree. And I wonder what are our allies doing? Ah, there are heavy battles there. Oh, they have two generals. Oh, this would be perfect to kill them. And they have another unit of Persian archers. Oh, this is not a heavy Persian archer or something like that. And this archer should be slaughtered right now. Let's just hurry up a little bit. Oh shit. It's because of the phalanxes, I guess. Three. Let's go on. Only two left and they're still fighting. There you go, let's go. These Persian archers, look at them. They're trying to attack our troops now. Oh, that's good, because our allies now are free to encircle their generals that anyway have lost an incredible amount of cavalry, fighting with our Numidian cavalry. Oh, we should also have some legionaries there. Archers against archers. Persian archers against Persian archers.
Military.
What are our Babylonian spearmen doing? One. 21 left of them, but they're anyway under heavy fire here. Look at these archers, they're just fighting like... 33 left. Their two generals are still alive. This cannot be possible. Oh, it has fallen. The Epicrates Solon Kilekikon. Our general is still fighting. Should fight here, however. Alright, it's just over, just put it simple as that. So we've lost 100 men. No, actually, we didn't lose 100 men, we have lost 35 men. 35 men. And our allies have lost 100 men, 101. But our enemies have lost almost 600 men. Now this was extremely efficient when you fight with these hoplites. If you have 3 units of hoplites, you don't have to have them full to occupy an entire width of a street. Then you just kind of vanquish an entire army. Although our enemies have also very poor units here, I have to say. Now let's see about experience. So our Hyrcanian hillmen, which are these guys here, have gained some experience. In Hecatopilos 174 BC, and our allies see usually no experience. So let's see if we captured the town. And we're gonna continue next time, because there are so many battles. We're just fighting for each and every town on this map. But the campaign is still very interesting as long as there are no CTTs. The campaign is still very, very interesting. Oh yes, it's ours. I bet it's a very small town then. Yeah, I thought this is a very small and poor town, and public order is also very poor as well. Alright, now let's organize a little bit. Doesn't matter, perhaps we're gonna have some problems with public order, but doesn't really matter much. Let's just destroy the silicate buildings here. Although population is still good enough. Population is pretty good, actually. This is what's going on with this guy here. You see, strong language, expert scout, good tactician. Yeah, he has one. Force marching. Okay. Now, where should we head to? In this area. Oh, this is such a small town. It's so small that I would like to go after I'm gonna recruit some more archer units. These Mardian archers, I think, are just awesome. But I'm gonna take these mercenary Persian archer units first of all. And I'm just gonna go towards the town of Asak, which seemed to be very undefended, although Zligis could counterattack with a huge army. We'll see about that. But we still have a great army here, so I'm just gonna adventure with it and I'm gonna go on with it. We also have a very good general here, a young one. And we're gonna recruit another mercenary unit, perhaps next turn. Defense 28. And take a look at these units here, including this legionary cohort and some hoplites. I mean, they are the best. This army really is very good. Just gonna have to build a wall here first, once we can have this. Okay.
General!
Basically, we should attack. Well, not that capital, but what do you mean? How many armies do we have here? Only 2 armies besieging. In fact, I think, because I don't really think they're gonna attack. They could attack us with this army, but I don't think they would do. Anyway, we're just gonna wait first of all a few turns, 2 or 3 turns, and we should definitely attack this one as quickly as possible. This is the faction leader here. All right, it's gonna be difficult to take this, but we're still gonna attack it and take it out.
General!
And of course, we're gonna attack it with this general here, 47 years old. We should attack it right now, but I just don't have any time to play because I just have to go to work. But this is gonna happen very soon, and then we're gonna send our armies to take the town of Karmana right here, which is in the middle of Persia, I think. Yeah, this is the middle of Persia. Aztecs are having more towns here, that's for sure, that we're gonna take. And another place where we should attack would be, first of all, right here, attack this army, take them out. And here they still have this elite unit, but it doesn't matter. And then we can unite these 2 armies. This general that's 52 years old is still very young. And we're just gonna attack them. It's a nation of horse archers. Man, this interesting mercenary units is just take one of them, they are just too good. That's right, we gonna unite these 2 armies and we're gonna try to take one of Silicate's towns. First of all, we can try to take this one, because this one seems to be less defended. Although they do have 2 armies they're gonna have to destroy before we can do this. Here our spy is doing a perfect job. Public order is also problematic for Sarmatians as well. Yeah, we're just having so many units here. Next time we're gonna attack them here, that's for sure, right there. Here, unfortunately, we cannot advance, but we should also try to attack and take the town of Gaba right here, so that we could advance furthermore on the town of Karmana with our 2 armies. What's left of them, of course. Right, so that has been it. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.